What's going on, people? This is the 1993 top 10 plays. Toronto Blue Jays versus Philadelphia Phillies. Here's number 10. I call it two gun down. This happened in game 2 and 3. Jim Icy Rice gets the ball. He throws it home, and he's going to gun down Ed Sprague at home. Let's take a look at this again. Ricky Henderson hits his right field. Jim gets the ball, gives it to Kruk, throws it home, gets him out of there. Well, Toronto returns the favor. Here's Mariano Duncan. Hit it to right field. Joe Carter gets the ball. He thinks he's going to score. He throws it home. One shot. He's out of there. Get him out of there. See it again. Throws it home. No cutoff needed. He gets him out for the gun down. Lenny Dykstra cannot believe it. Here's the number 9 play. This happened in game 3. Lenny Dykstra, Jim Ice Right. I call this teamwork. Ricky Henderson is up. He gets a hit to right center. Lenny Dykstra misses the ball, but there's the backup, Jim Ice Right. He gives it. He hits the cutoff man, and they get him out at third. Wow, what a play. Ricky, you're out of there. Well, let's take a look at one more play in game 3. Joe Carter is up. He gets a hit to right center field, deep shot off the wall. Jim Ice Right gets the ball. Joe Carter thinks he's gonna get a double, but Ice Right says no. You're out of there. One more time. Concentration. No cutoff needed. Gets him out for the number 9 play. Joe Carter, you're out of there. Well, here's number 8, game 3. Kevin Stocker, Mickey Morandina go back to back. Kevin Stocker is up first. He gets a shot deep, and it hits the pole. Boom. Out. Mickey Morandini says, hey, I could do the same thing. Danny Cox is pitching. He gives him the pitch right down the middle. Mickey Morandini is not going to miss that. And it's out of there for the back-to-back home run. Great job by the Phillies. But wait, Toronto answers right back in game 4. Joe Carter, John Olerud, back-to-back twice. Can you believe that? Joe Carter get this bomb right center field. Nobody's catching that. You're going to need to rocket up your ass to get that. Wow. Joe Carter. John Olerud is up next. This happened in the top of the first inning. Olerud's I can match you. Joe Carter, don't leave me behind. And it's a back-to-back. Well, inning number 3, top of the third, Joe Carter's up again. He gets a hit to center field. Nobody's going to catch that. And it's over the green trees in center field. John Olerud says, okay, you know what? I could do the same thing. Give me that. He hits it to left field for the back-to-back twice in one game. Great job by Toronto. And this happened in game 7. Olerud, Carter, back-to-back twice. Can't match that. Let's see what number 6 holds. Here we are. It's going to be game 3. John Kruk, the dive. I call this the dive. Check this out. Ricky Henderson thought he's going to get another chance at the bat, but John Kruk goes all out and gets it. Let's see this one more time. Dive, concentration. He gets him out. You're out of there. And the number 5 play is game 6. Lenny Dykstra. I call this off the wall catch. Ricky Henderson again. They robbing this guy all game long. Lenny Dykstra jumps up off the wall. He might have saved 2 runs. Great catch. Wow. You saw that? Let's see it again. Ricky thought he was gonna get possibly a triple. Lenny Dykstra gets it off the wall, catches the ball. Great catch. Woo! Good job, Lenny Dykstra. At number 4, game 6, Darren Daulton, game tying hit, top of the 9th, 2 outs, sees it on the line. Darren Daulton comes through with a double, scores John Kruk from third base, and they tie up the ball game and send it to the bottom of the 9th. Blown save by Mike Timlin. He could have won the World Series with one more out, but Darren Daulton comes through and ties up the ball game. We'll keep game 6 in mind. We'll come back to that later. At number 3 is game 3. Jim Icy Right, diving catch. Molitor is up, top of the 6th, 1-0 Phillies. Jim Icy Right dives, makes a superb catch, saves the Phillies, 1-0 lead. That was a spectacular catch. Let's see what number 2 holds. I don't know if it could beat that, but I think it does. Game 5, Lenny Dykstra, diving catch, center field. Kurt Schilling is throwing a no-hitter at the time. Fernandez thinks he got a triple out of this, possibly, but Lenny Dykstra catches the ball. Wow, look at this. All out, extended, catch the ball. Woo! Yo, you can't beat that. That was gonna be number 1, but Joe Carter, Game 6, walk-off. The number 1 play, Carter versus Mitch Williams. Wow, then, let's take a listen.
Well, he jumps on this one and hits it high in the air to deep center field. And that ball is gone! Santa Maria, game over!
And there you have it. Joe Carter walks it off. Game 6, just like in real life. He was the MVP of this whole series. Let's take a look at what he did. Here's his stats. 6 games, 33 at-bats, 485 average, 16 hits, 2 doubles, 9 home runs. And the slugging percentage was 1.455. He had 48 total bases, 13 RBIs, 12 runs, and in the field he was 1,000%, 3 assists, and he had no errors. We are watching his 9 home runs he did throughout the series. He hit 4 home runs in 1 game. That was game 4. Incredible. 4 home runs in 1 game. He broke the record on the World Series. He was just on fire. Phillies just should have took a chance and just walked him, but they took a chance and pitched him, and that didn't work out. Joe Carter's the MVP. Well, I would like to thank everybody for watching this, all 6 games, plus the top 10 plays. I would like to thank all the subscribers and anybody that watched this, Little Gordis and my daughter, for helping me do this video. So here's the final play. Let's see it one more time. Joe Carter walks it off. Toronto Blue Jays wins the 1993 World Series. Well, thanks again for watching. I'm out. Peace.